Hey everybody, have you ever wondered what an hour of writing actually looks like for an author? Well, I'll show you. I'm going to write for the next hour. I'm going to orient the camera so you can see the screen, see my layout, see how the process goes. And I will write for 1 hour, start a timer, and we'll see how much progress I make. I'm not trying to write as fast as I can. I'm just trying to write naturally at my normal pace. And I want to show you guys what that looks like. I think sometimes we create unrealistic goals for ourselves, whether that's word count, quality of the first draft of writing, story, narrative, things like that. So I just want to show you what it can actually look like for you as an author. Okay, so here's the setup. I got my computer. I got this fancy keyboard my brother got me for one of my birthdays that I like writing on from time to time. I got my TTRPG stuff here. I got some books over here. And my cool light, which is my mic. So we're going to use this for the setup. I'm going to orient the camera kind of actually right where you're at, but I'll put over here on the screen like a zoomed in version of my computer so you can see exactly how I write. And there'll be a timer on there too, just to see my pace. This isn't going to be an hour-long video. I'll speed it up. Sometimes I'll slow it down though, just to show you like what the actual writing pace looks like. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow when I'm really processing things or thinking about it. I'm working on a brand new chapter in my book, a new book that I'm writing, and I tend to be a discovery writer. I have an idea what I want this chapter to be like, but I have not outlined or plotted this extensively at all. So the writing pace might be a little slower because of that, which I want you guys to see. So let's get to it. Okay, so that was an hour of writing. Let's see the results. Looks like 2,110 words. Now, if you saw the document at the end, I think it was like 1,400 something words of completed words by the time I was done with the hour, but it shows 2,110. That's because that's almost like 700 words that I wrote and then deleted. I don't think it's a big deal how you count your word count. The way that Campfire does it for me is it counts every single word. So if I delete a word, it counts that. I am not a stickler. I don't think it matters. Every word you're writing, even if you delete it, is progressing you as long as you're trying to get better at something. So I think those words should count if you're tracking words. I'm not one that's like only words that you keep count as new words and new words are what matters. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You could probably tell, like, sometimes I got into the flow of it and I was typing a lot all at once. And then there was a lot of times where I wouldn't type at all. That's because I was really thinking about the way I wanted to portray the scene. I'm really trying to work on my prose in this book. So that's what I was focusing on during the scene, especially with description. That's something that I really need to improve on. That's something I get feedback on from beta readers with some other books I've written. 2,110 words is a lot in an hour. That's a lot of words. I tend to write pretty fast when I get into the flow of things, even though I do stop and ponder things. But it's totally normal and okay if you don't write at that speed, or even if you write faster. Doesn't mean you're better or worse on either side. Doesn't mean I'm better or worse on either side. So don't judge yourself because of that, and don't compare yourself to me. We're different writers. We're better at some things and worse at others. The point of this video was just to show you what an hour of focused writing can look like. Another thing I want to point out, like, I got this setup looking pretty nice. Full transparency, some of that was because I knew I was going to be recording. There's times and days where this area is super messy. A lot of times I don't write in this spot. You don't need a perfect setup to write your story. I think it helps. It definitely gets you in the mood for writing, but I'm sure you've all heard this. Motivation and inspiration aren't always going to be there. Just getting your butt in that chair and writing those words often brings in that motivation and inspiration. So, hope you guys like this. I enjoyed doing it. It was a fun chapter to write. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.